It is not a rag or cotton or a vinyl-y weird concoction. It actually is a unique material that when you get it home, when it's delivered, you get it wet with super hot water and then it becomes incredibly absorbent. Yet it is not going to allow debris to soak inside and stay in the mop, creating odors. You can use it as a sweeper. You can use it as a mop. It articulates in any direction to get in and around appliances, under your refrigerator, wherever you gotta go, in cracks and crevices. This is the mop itself, self-wringing. You notice it doesn't even come with a bucket. You know why? You don't need a bucket. I mean, I just use a sink. Get the thing hot, a little water, a little, I don't even have to use chemicals if I don't want to. I get out there, I do my mopping on my marble floors, or I have travertine in the kitchen. I mop it up, I rinse it off, wring it out, put it away. That's all I do. It's never been easier. It is truly a 2-in-1. This price is this is the last day at $26.95. You're gonna get not only the original mop, we're gonna give you a backup mop head, so you get 2. These things will last you probably a year each. So you won't have to, it's not like the little towels that you have to keep buying over and over again. This is it. And right now you'll see it's very rigid. When you get it hot, with hot water, it'll become soft and pliable. It's amazing. Let me introduce you to our special guest. And I'm a big fan of this guy. He's been in a lot of my shows because we are loving the Handy Mop. It's made my life so much easier. Being a single dad, I don't want to pull out a bucket. I don't want to deal with, I don't want a wet and stinky mop. I want something that works. My man, Keith Enzi, standing by. He's going to take you on a little tour. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Guy, how are you doing this morning?
Awesome, man, awesome.
I'm so happy to be back. All right, listen, this is how it's going to come to you in the box. It comes in 3 pieces, including the 5-roller Wringer and 2 mop heads, okay? Each mop head lasts about 2 years. It's PVA, polyvinyl alcohol. Now, it has these little grooves in it and a cap at the end. How you slide it in, there's an open end here, a closed end here. Line up the grooves in, lay it down flat, watch this, click. That's all you have to do and it's ready to go. They come moist, so they're fragile, but like you said, you gotta wet them. Any other mop in the world has to be wet to work. Now, if they dry, hard as a rock. That way they won't gather mold, mildew, or bacteria. We're gonna leave the brand new one in here to absorb water. Here's one already ready to go. Just gonna show you how absorbent it is, guy. And there's nothing else on the market like this. It can hold up to 2 quarts of liquid. Yes, weighing less than 2 pounds. Now, as I bring it through, it is going to absorb it like a wet vac and pull it up and leave it perfectly, completely dry, where no moisture is left. Nobody's waiting around for a dry floor or anything like that to proceed with their day. So I'm bringing it through. If this is a mopping, if it's a mess, this is just water to show in the floor. And to use it now, I already picked it up. Lean it to the side. You'll hear it click. It flips up. You bring it over to your bucket. You bring the roller through, and it releases everything you just picked up. Now, if I was done, I can just leave it, and it stores vertically. Doesn't mold, mildew, mess. There's nothing wet. It's perfect. Now, if I want to use it again, I come over, bring it through, and as you can see, it literally sucks it up.
Wow.
And leaves it
dry.
Perfectly perfect. Dry, clean. Yeah. It's water. What it is the PVA is filled with all these resins. Again, put it to the side, you hear it click. It will not break. You can click it all you want, one side or the other. You need it to click towards the roller, flips, bring it over to your bucket, releases all the liquid. And it's dry, good to use the next time. Now, real life, guy, this is just for demonstration. Say somebody's here and they spill coffee on my floor.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, what are you, honest to God, what are you gonna do?
Run, paper towels, run.
And everybody's freaking out, yelling, going nuts. Hey, dude, grab the Handy Mop, watch this.
Oh, my God.
It's gonna absorb it all, pick it up. I'm just using water. Now, the PVA, you can use any chemical you want with it. But why use chemicals if you don't have to?
Yeah.
Now, over here, look at this.
Oh, my God.
And it's picking up some dog hair with it. Watch when I show the camera. It's got my coffee and picked up a bunch of dog hair.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, look at that nastiness. Now, you just bring it to your bucket. Now, I'm using a bucket for TV. Like you, I do not use a bucket. I use my sink. So I rinse it off, lean it to the side, it clicks. I bring my roller through.
Boom.
And it's perfectly clean.
Ready to go. I love it.
For the next one.
You know what I do, Keith? I told you, and I know you do the same thing. I just get the hot water going in the sink, and if I have whatever floor cleaner I want to use, you know, you can use. Hey, by the way, if you want to use vinegar, whatever it is, you can do that. You don't have to go chemicals. A lot of people just use hot water, and literally, like because I made the mistake of buying, installing a travertine floor that's kind of a grayish brown color. And it was kind of smart actually because you never know when it's dirty, but man, you can feel it. I get out there with the Handy Mop, little hot water. I only need to do that once a week. It's clean. It takes literally, in the size of my kitchen, Keith, I can clean the kitchen floor in like 2.5 minutes. That's how long it takes. Back to the sink, rinse it off, and then I hang it up. It's awesome. All right, really quick, because I know Keith's got a lot to show you. We're already incredibly busy. 683-542. Last day at this price. It's going to go up to $32 tonight at midnight, so grab it while you can. To me, Keith, it's a brilliant solution. It's affordable. We're going to give you the original mop head, and you're going to get the backup mop head. And that's enough to last most people a couple of years. I mean, I don't even know. My mop head, I've had it for a while. It never changes. But Keith, we can also use this dry as well, or like not dry, but wringed out. You can still use it as a sweeper.
Yeah, Guy. I mean, 100%. But this was just to show you how absorbent it is to use it as a mop. But I use it every day, as most people use one of the green or purple disposables, and I don't have any ongoing costs. This thing for under 30 bucks. I mean, you ain't getting a better deal in the market. I haven't swept the floor in a few days, driving my girlfriend crazy. If you have a dog, if you have a pet, if you have kids, watch this. One swipe. Just because I know my floor is filthy. Look at all the dog hair. Now I got to go waste 30 cents wasting another pad. Look, it will lay flat, so it will get under anything, and it's not going to push it because it's wet and absorb it. It's going to suck everything towards it and clean under every surface, any way, shape, direction, just like you would any other thing. Now, if it's a broom, you got to sweep it all. Stuff goes all up in the air. Then you got to get dusty. This replaces the broom, the disposable, all of it. And one thing, look at everything's on there.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing else you can do. I mean, every way you go, under, it can go around anything without being a hindrance to anything. Then I just bring it. In normal life, I can take it over to my sink. But here, you lay it flat, it flips up, you rinse it out. If I can get the camera to come in here, look at the color that this water changed into just for the last couple minutes. And look I wring it out, and it's perfect. Where'd all the dog hair go? Where'd all everything else go? It's all contained. And Guy, I haven't touched a thing. My hands are completely dry.
Look at that.
So again, around everything, under everything. You can do your kitchen in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
I can do my house in 4.
It's the fastest way I've ever done cleaning, and let me tell you, I hate mopping floors. It's like one of my worst jobs. Like I don't mind doing. Like I'll go out and cut the grass. I actually like cutting the grass. Vacuuming because I got really cool vacuums from HSN, so I don't mind. But mopping, that's still just a hard job. When you've got the Handy Mop, it's so easy. So everybody who orders is going to get an original Handy Mop, and you're going to get the backup mop head. Remember, what you want to do is you want to get it wet when you first use it. Super duper hot water, and then wring it out and then go to town. If you want to use cleaning solution or vinegar or whatever you want, you can. You don't need to, but you bring it right back to the sink and rinse it out. That way you've got clean water every single time. All right, we're going to rejoin my man, and we're going to show you, look, even the mess is like milk, right? Well, just get it, wet it and get it. That's what I say. All right, Keith, you ready? He's back.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Guy, I just walked back in from the living room, and now here's all the dog hair and stuff that was on the floor I just picked up. In real life, this is what I do. I just walk over to my kitchen, run my sink. Everything runs right off it. I'm not worrying about a bucket, storing a bucket, cleaning it. Look at all the dog hair. And when I bring it through, you'll see the dirt it picked up. Look at the color of the water change. And then my mop head is clean and perfect to use for the next time. Either I can store it, put it away, or like this, real life, I'm going to clean up my kitchen floor. Now here I have a bunch of spices on the floor. Just to show you, it's going to pick it up, trap it, collect it, and not let it go. Watch this. Look at all that stuff inside the mop head. Again, I bring it over to the sink. Nothing's dripping, nothing's falling, everything's self-contained. I click it, lay it flat. Look at everything that runs. Look at that. I mean, come on. What else can do this? No ongoing cost. It's perfect. When you wring it out, you clean it out, and now I can put it away for my next job or keep on going. Now, Here's a crazy mess. Again, any kind of pets, dogs, kids, spouses, whatever you want to call it. Worcestershire, mustard, ketchup.
Oh
I mean,
my
this
God.
is as nasty as it gets. What are you going to do? Again, well, I keep saying it, but what are you going to do if this? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to waste a load of laundry,
Watch
a
this.
bucket of paper towels.
Awesome.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Dude, through the grout lines, there is no any surface it works on. It's impervious. And look, it held onto it.
Wow.
Now I just bring it back over to my sink, lay it flat, you hear it click.
Rinse it off. You
Yep,
know,
now
Keith,
let's do
those
Take it back. Look at that sink.
yeah, those little channels really help too. The little channels on the mop head.
Yeah, the upper grooves act like windshield wipers, and then it traps it in these little grooves. The PVA material, there's only 2 times it's dormant or it's not working. It's when it's fully saturated with liquid or when it's completely dry. Once water hits it, it activates it, and it opens up all the pores. Once I release some of the water and it stays moist, it's starving. It wants to absorb. It wants to grab something. So anything I put it in contact with, it's like a vacuum. It's sucking. And then once the holes fill, it clogs and it stops. And then I just start coming it off instead of throwing away a pad or throwing away whatever, emptying buckets. And I'm not cleaning anything with dirty water.
Look at that. All right, I
Perfectly
want to
clean.
remind everybody that Keith is going to give you the original Handy Mop, and it comes with its own pad. But you're also going to get a backup pad to be able to go along with it. So you get the extra pad. You're all good to go there. And the price is $26.95, 683-542. Keith, thank you, buddy. So good to see you.
Hey, guy, real quick. Pretty soon, go on
right, my man.
hsn.com. We have an instructional video. Take care.
All right, 683-542 is the item number if you want to pick it up. It is